Alrighty, welcome back to Final Fantasy on our quest to casual Let's Play Alrighty, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XVI. Oh man, I can't tell you how happy I am to be here. It has been a week because I've been on vacation. My one vacation for the year with my wife on our 9-year anniversary and her family. And I am back, and I missed you all so much. Can't even begin to describe how much I missed everyone. You know, not to get all mushy or anything, but you guys really are my best friends. You're the people that I hang out with every day. I don't have a lot of people I hang out with. You know, I have mostly family that I hang out with anymore. So you guys really are my friend group. You're the people that I talk to every day. You're the people that I talk to about my hobbies, talk to about life, whether it be in the Discord, whether it be on stream, whether it be in the YouTube comments. You guys are everything to me. So it's hard being away for a week, but you know, we did have a great vacation, and I did chat with everyone in the Discord while we were gone, and now we are back, and there's so many things going on. I can't even begin to describe how many things are flying around my head. We have the Cloud in-depth video is almost done. Final Fantasy XVI, we're about to hit the finale. I got 2 giant events down the pipeline. One is Hollow Month, the other one's a secret. I want to do a full review of this game once we're done with it. As a big video project, I want to do a review of this game and talk about it in depth. So there's just so much going on in my head right now. And I'm just glad to be back so I can start working on all of it. As for 16, we left in a very interesting spot because we are pretty much on the road to the end. We did all of the side quests in this section, so now we're finally ready to move on. But before we do that, I need to do a sound check because while I was gone, or I think right before I left, my Windows updated, so all of my audio settings are freaking cooked. So how does this sound? It actually looks really loud. Oh, that's, yeah, this is really loud. Yeah, this is really loud. Okay. I think I know the reason, but I think I want to keep, so I think what happened is my capture card properties got louder. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to actually change the audio this way. Okay, let's try that. That looks a bit better. That still looks a little loud. But also everyone always whispers in this game. So I do like it to be a bit louder because the cutscenes are so quiet. I could actually I could really quickly just compare this to another episode, and then we'll know for sure. Alright. Let's compare this really quickly to another episode. Because I don't want, you know, I don't want someone to watch 40 episodes of this Let's Play and then suddenly the audio's completely different. Trev, think of the 27 months, and oh, think of the gifted sub to Grenade. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the crew grenade. Alright, so let's take... Why do I... Alright.
Now! This is it! Now is the time to choose. Die and be free of pain, or live and fight your sorrow. Now is the time to shape your stories. Your fate is in your hands.
Your fate is in your hands. Alright, let's compare. Can I find... Oh. That's not the right game. Thoughts on the OST? I like it. I kind of have a lot to say about it. Like when I do the review, I want to kind of delve into it a bit because I think that their general style has changed a lot. It's changed from having very over-exaggerated character themes and catchy battle themes. So like in previous Final Fantasies, you'd have Kate Sith and his theme would be ba, 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 right? And then you have Sid ba, 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 ba. So like you can listen to a character theme, you know exactly who they are and what they're about. And then the battle themes, you have very catchy, repetitive tunes, you know. But now they seem to be going towards more of a, like, I don't know what to call it. Balanced maybe isn't the right word. Cinematic maybe. It's more of like a movie soundtrack where most of the songs use the same instruments and most of the songs fit together as if you were listening to them side by side, that you wouldn't get an abrupt difference. So it fits more naturally together, like a movie soundtrack kind of. So, and it has these more big band instruments and stuff like that, which I think is good for the style they were going for with this game because it plays a lot like a Netflix movie. But it lacks the standout songs. It lacks the catchy tunes, the big bombastic character themes. But that's not to say it's bad in any way. In fact, some of the battle themes are pretty catchy. There's one in particular that I've been like humming throughout the whole game. So they do have some catchy parts, but it definitely isn't on the same level of like Final Fantasy IX, where I can play a song and you know exactly what it is. You know, old Final Fantasy, I can play a song and you know exactly what it is, right? Whereas this game, it would blend a lot more. You might know what it is, but it would blend a lot more together. Can I get... Ooh, that's what I want. I want a Judgment Bolt. That. Okay. So... So that's like here. That sounds about the same. Yeah, I think we're good. Maybe even the old might actually be a bit. Everyone thinks louder. Oh, that was the second hit. Okay. Good enough. Okay. So that's good enough, I think. Sorry if the sound is a bit different than the previous episodes, but I think this will be close enough. It might even be a bit louder. In fact, let me turn it up. I'm going to turn it up just slightly because, like I said, we're getting into the finale, and I know there's going to be a lot of talking and people whisper in this game. Okay. Now, next order of business before we move on with the story.
Come back.
Yote, don't make me cry. I must show the bard my new shirt. You spoony bard. Alright, now we're had to show him the shirt. The disrespect right in his face. You actually like the bard a lot. He's good.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
Then what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Where is that prince?
What is this place?
The girl!
Don't move.
What does she mean?
Here, it's fresh from the well.
One thing I didn't mention when we were talking about the music is the use of piano in this game is really good. Really, really good.
Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Who is she? We still don't know why Dion did what he did. We're still like totally in the dark.
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
No, we still don't know why he, at least from what I mean, it's been a week, so maybe I'm dumb, but pretty sure we never got an explanation as to why he attacked the village in particular.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Dyer.
Don't argue with her.
You're leaving already, are you?
Let me think, because it's been a week. What did they say? Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember what they said in that scene? Because it wasn't Ultima, right? I mean, you just said it wasn't Ultima. Well, there was the flashback. where... Oh, that's right. I remember. I remember now. When he killed his father, he went like nuts. And that's why he attacked everyone, because he was just, I guess, a Kashyyyk at that point. That's right. I remember now. Yeah, I remember. Because we knew that he turned on his father already. Well, turned on everyone already. But we didn't know why he was, like, out of control. And then with that flashback, we realized, like, oh, he actually went, like, full nutso. I remember.
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, man.
I'm glad you guys remind me of that.
Yes.
Because I would have been, like, thinking about that this whole time.
We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you coming.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
I should have rewatched the last couple of scenes, but we got back on Saturday night, and then Sunday I had a bunch of stuff to do, so I didn't get a chance to. I mean, I thought I had remembered everything, but that one little detail I forgot. One very important detail. Oh my god, it's a hunt? You gotta be kidding me. I could have watched that one scene and then gotten another hunt. I blew it. I thought for sure we had done everything before the next big story section, because we had to do like a ton of side quests, like an insane amount of side quests. Maybe it's just one. Maybe it's just one big boy. Oh, it's just one big boy. Wow, way to throw me back in. Right into the fire. How's it going, J-Poi? It was good. We had a great holiday, great vacation. A lot of time with the boys. Had some nice time with the wife. For our anniversary, it was a really great time. Happy to be back, though. A caravan of traders traversing the Velcroy told me of a colossal beast they had encountered on their journey. To hear them tell it, it had the aspect of a dragon, a lion, and a scorpion all at once. Gee, I wonder what it is. I contested that it might be naught but a mirage, a phantasm brought about by the desert heat. But the sweat which ran down their foreheads was cold, and the fear in their eyes real. Didn't we already fight one? I thought we had already fought one. Might just be a beefier one, so just Velcroy? Just said traversing the Velcroy. Okay. Let's see. Where's Velcroy here? Well. Is it just gonna be chilling in the desert somewhere? Or is it going to be like here? I think it's got to be here. But is it the main desert or the southern desert? Guess we're just going to have to chocobo around. Nope, there's no way to see the postings unless you go back to the board, which is kind of a shame.
Ready, go?
I wish there was some kind of hunt journal like 12 has, or even just a way to check it. When you have a bunch of hunts at once, you kind of just have to write them all down or constantly go back, which the fast travel is fast, so it's not a huge deal, but you still have to walk all the way over to the board. So I thought that was a person for a second. It just creeped me out. If you know where he is, please don't tell me. Part of the fun is finding him. These are definitely the most fun hunts, are the ones that you have to find yourself. Don't see him here. See a coral. Listen to this piano. See, like this goes, you know, into what I was talking about earlier with the soundtrack, you know. This song feels like it could have been playing in the previous scene, you know? Whereas your normal Final Fantasy game, you would go to the desert and you'd get some like very specific deserting sounding song, you know what I mean? Get some Arabian sounding desert theme. But you could take so many of the songs in this game and throw them in a different area and they would fit. Or fit in terms of what this game is doing already, you know. No. Stop it! It's been too long. I do remember there being a more deserty sounding theme when we got here, yeah. So I wonder if it's because we're returning, or if it's because of the part in the game. It's just maybe they changed it so like if you're in a specific part of the story, it plays this music regardless of where you are to like fit the mood. I'd be okay with that. I like that idea. But you know, it all goes with, oh yeah, it might also be because of the sky changing, yeah. I think you're right. I remember some of the themes changing when we got to this part with the different sky.
Come on.
Yeah.
Very similar to 7's world map theme change. But you know, in general, the whole soundtrack's been like this though, where everything fits together better. Even the deserty sounding theme when we got here still fit into the soundtrack more. It was not an outlier. A lot of the soundtrack is the same instruments, the same piano, violin, orchestra sounding music, you know. Compare that to like the Final Fantasy VII remake, where you get big rock ballads followed by dubstep. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they very much put a lot of the personality of the areas in the soundtrack. Whereas here it's more of a big congruent soundtrack, like a movie soundtrack. You can tell a lot of what they're doing is shifting towards movies and the way that movies do things. In their cinematography, in their music, in the dialogue. And it's not just this game, it's a lot of newer games. For better or for worse. I think in some ways it's good, in some ways it's bad.
That'll do, girl.
I think the cinematography and the dialogue is getting to the point where it's really, really good. I really do like the movie-esque look and feel to that. I think it just makes for a better and more interesting cutscenes. I must say I'm not really a fan of the change in soundtrack. I like this soundtrack. I like it a lot. But I think if it were up to me, if I had the choice between this soundtrack and the remake soundtrack in terms of like variety, I much prefer the variety. I like a soundtrack that has a ton of variety to it. A soundtrack where I can pull out a theme and be like, oh, that's that character, you know? Pull out a theme and be like, oh yeah. Remember that? Remember the first time you heard Sid's theme and you like immediately wanted to help him on his quest to get to space? Just from the song alone? Like there's so many more memorable moments with the soundtracks of the earlier games. Whereas here I can just kind of say, oh yeah, the soundtrack's good. Like the whole thing is good, right? There's not as many memorable moments with it. It's just in general good. In general, I enjoy it a lot. But I don't have those same memorable moments. I don't think it'd be that way. See you, Retro. This looks semi-suspicious. Or it could just be scorpions. What is this? Mine. I'm getting a feeling that he's in the northern desert. Did I go all the way up here? I think I did. Hold on. Let's go back over here. It said traders, and I'm trying to decide if that's a hint or if that was just them telling the story.
Come on.
Thanks again, RJP and Miyoku. Miyoku, thank you so much for being here for 2 years, man. Really appreciate it.
No need to ride from here.
Punch! Never gets old. I gotta remember my Shiva dash now. Nice spell. Check out mine. A potion. Alright, it's gotta be up here. Gotta be up here.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Maybe in that tucked away spot. This looks promising. Yo, how's it going, Bryce? Good to see you, man. Missed ya. Hope you had a good week while I was gone.
No holding back.
Gotta be here, right? What is that?
Thanks, Gal. This one's awake.
Chronoliths are similar to the already stone. And that within them is hidden, a virtual battlefield accessible by Clive and Clive alone. Each chronolith represents Clive with a time trial in which he must combat continuous waves of deadly enemies equipped only with the feat and abilities of a single icon. Fun. That's cool.
Let's see what's inside.
And like, it was just chilling. I had no idea this was here. This is awesome. Actual reward for exploring? I am excited. Also kind of cool I found this while looking for a hunt. Do the trial, time can be extended by performing certain battle techniques specified before the start of each trial phase. A perfect upheaval gives you 12 seconds. Raging counter also gives you 12 seconds. If I do all 8 of these, I get 20 seconds. I have to use Raging Fists and Upheaval. I can't use my other move. Wait. Lands 6 Titanic counters, but it doesn't do a counter in the video. He just blocks. Oh, there you go. Okay. There's that. There's that. Need one more. Probably shouldn't waste too much time, huh? Attack! Gotta do magic bursts too. Attack! Can you do a perfect dodge? Attack! Ow, not you. There we go. How can I see which ones I have left? I have to remember them all? Oh, there we go. Precision dodge, punish. How have I not done 3 precision blocks? Do I have to... Oh, I get it. Okay, never mind. Hello. got them all but the punish. I got them all but the ground punish. These have such huge cooldowns, but I kind of can't do a lot. No, I can't. You can't knock them over. Well, technically that knocks them over, but... Darn, I wanted to get all of them. The thing is, though, are these really worth it? I mean, this is 20 seconds, but... I could've... Probably could've killed them faster if I hadn't been trying to get those. What's the point of this? Just take me to the next wave while I have to go through a portal. What else am I gonna do? Just stand here? These are super cool, though. I am so happy to see these. Also, I'm a bit curious. I have a feeling that last... Remember when we were at the tablet and the last one was, like, blocked out? I'm guessing that is this, and every time you find one, it just adds to that list. That way you don't have to run out here and activate it every time you want to do it. Okay, same ones. Excellent. Stop. Stop. What's up, Zoo? Really? Oh, I'm blind. I have I have wind up now. Okay. So they're not the same. I'm trying to counter with this. Didn't even realize it's not the same ability. Fuck. Jerk.
Not good.
This guy's kind of a jerk. I also can't use items during this, which is really cool.
Too slow.
Yeah, I think doing all the bonuses is kind of a waste. You only get 20 seconds, and I could get like, what is it? 10 extra seconds every single time I do that? 12 seconds every single time I do that? I might as well just focus on these two. Like, if I get on accident, great, but there's no real reason to force it. Oh, this move sucks. Oh, this move sucks. Oh, why do you like that? Trying to deal with these enemies with only one icon is really interesting. I was talking about, you know, doing that with the regular combat, but at least there's this, you know. I still think the regular combat should have had more of this. Also, I got all the bonuses. Thanks. I have a feeling that we're building up a giant clock because there's going to be like a big boss at the end. Possibly Titan. Yo, Will, thank you so much for the 4 months. Welcome. Good to have you here, man. Okay, so now I have... Oh, now I have Earth and Fury. Oh, that's bad. That is such a huge cooldown. Can I change my equipment, by the way? How does equipment work for this? Does this stuff count? I guess I should change it before I start next time. I gotta be careful here. Rip that guy.
Stay down.
Ow. It's been forever since I fought this thing. I don't know its attacks. Okay. That was cool. Enjoyed that. What's he at? Woo! Did this goblin die? Oh my god. Yeah, I was way more focused on time. I was not focused on my health, which I needed to be more focused on because you can't use items. Oh god, this doesn't look good. Can you guys stop doing everything that you're doing? I missed my dash. Oh, boy. This looks fun. The problem is I don't know which enemies attack more than once. I get the perfect block and still take damage. Uh-oh. Can we talk about this? That guy just went right through that. He's like, what ability? You had an ability? Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why you'd be worried.
Let's try.
Woo! This jelly. I don't like him. I don't like the jelly. I might... I don't know how I did it, but somehow I... There we go. I could, like, only see the jelly for some reason. Okay. I don't know what this thing does at all. Except to jump. Oh! Jump again.
Nice try.
I'm in danger. Never doubted. Final stage. Oh. Can I get some health? Oh, this guy. Okay, wait. I know this guy's attacks, but it's been a minute. But when I fought him the first time... Oh, I got Raging Fists. Ew. Ew! What are these abilities? When I fought this guy, I had to learn all of his attacks because I was really underleveled. But I don't remember them now. Actually, this isn't the same one. This is the easier version. Everything's fine.
Too slow. Nice try.
I do not like that attack. It spooks me.
Too slow.
That's why it spooks me.
Too slow.
I really want to go for a perfect block, but I really don't want to go for a perfect block. Just go take it easy. Just gonna take it nice and easy. So you don't get any time boosts, so I was right. Pretty much all the other stages are just trying to build up time for this. That's like the whole idea, because once you start this fight, that's it. That's all the time you're getting.
Too slow.
Oh!
Too slow.
I don't like that move.
Nice try.
I gotta be more dangerous here. That's what we're talking about. That's why I wanted to do the whole fight, but I was too scared to. I was so afraid to go in because of how low my health was. But I was like, oh, if I just get one block, I'll be good. One perfect block and he's dead. Cool, we get a special accessory too. That increases Earthen Fury damage. That's nuts. I don't think we haven't gotten an accessory that increases the damage of one of the ultimate moves. So I'm wondering if they all give you this specific thing. In which case, I need to find the Ramuh one. Yeah, that was my first attempt. It would have gone a lot better had I paid attention to my health. I was figuring the time would be much more of an issue. A new level of Chronolith difficulty, the final trial, is now available within the hideaways already. Oh. So it's not just this. It's like a harder version? I'm very curious as to whether or not this is like post-game content. Or if it's just harder version. I don't remember where the stone is. I never look at it. Oh, it's over here. Yeah. Can you do the original? No. Restrictions on level, gear, and consumables are applied, so it is not really post-game content. It's more of arcade mode style, like just something else to do. Okay, so we'll do these later then. Because this is like arcade mode, this is just something else to do later. Sweet. We have so much to do after we finish the game. All these final trials, all the arcade mode stuff. And none of it is grindy because you literally can't grind it. You know, I like that. I hope, the thing is, I hope that there is something to grind for. Like, I hope there's some post-game content that you want to grind for. Because otherwise, the whole stage replay and stuff is kind of a waste. But I love that there's also some modes that are grindless, in that they're fixed, just challenges, right? Best of both worlds, as long as there is some like final hunts that you kind of have to grind for. Like, I need a level 99 super difficult final hunt or something, just so there's something to grind for, and that everything you've done throughout the game isn't just kind of like worthless once you beat the final boss, because, you know, these are fixed. But if there's a really good post game and arcade mode in Chronolith, I'm gonna be a very happy boy. Very happy boy indeed. Okay, we still gotta find this hunt. He wasn't up there. He might be over here. Just look at that.